The lights were bright, the microphones were hot, capturing every word, every emotion. The atmosphere was electric, charged with the tension of the game that had just concluded. James Franklin stepped up to the podium, his face a mix of determination and disappointment. The room fell silent, all eyes on him. His Penn State Nittany Lions had just fallen to the Oregon Ducks in the Big Ten championship game, a game that had been a roller coaster of emotions and intense plays. The final score was 45-37, a testament to the fierce competition and the high stakes of the match. A hard-fought battle had come to a bitter end. The players, exhausted and dejected, shook hands with their opponents, acknowledging the effort on both sides. Franklin, known for his fiery personality, had a lot to say. His passion for the game and his team was evident in every gesture, every word. This wasn't just another loss. It was a significant setback, a missed opportunity that weighed heavily on everyone involved. This was a chance at a Big Ten title, a coveted prize that every team dreams of holding. A chance at the college football playoff, where the best of the best compete for ultimate glory. But it slipped through their fingers, a momentary lapse that had monumental consequences. As the confetti rained down on the Ducks, celebrating their hard-earned victory, Franklin was left to dissect what went wrong, to find the lessons in the loss and prepare for the battles yet to come. The game itself was a roller coaster, filled with highs and lows that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Oregon's offense, led by quarterback Dillon Gabriel, was firing on all cylinders. Gabriel showcased his exceptional skills, making precise throws and quick decisions under pressure. Gabriel threw for 4 touchdowns, slicing through the Nittany Lions defense with ease. Each touchdown pass was a masterclass in offensive execution, leaving the defense scrambling. Penn State's own offense wasn't silent. They fought back valiantly, showing resilience and determination in every play. They moved the ball but were plagued by turnovers. These turnovers were costly, disrupting their rhythm and halting their progress at critical moments. 2 crucial fumbles halted their momentum and shifted the game in Oregon's favor. Each fumble was a dagger to their hopes, causing a significant shift in the game's dynamics. The final blow came late in the fourth quarter. The tension was palpable as both teams fought fiercely, but it was Oregon who delivered the decisive play. Oregon's Nico Reed intercepted a pass, sealing the victory for the Ducks. This interception was the nail in the coffin, ending Penn State's comeback hopes. It was a gut punch for Penn State, who had fought back but couldn't overcome their mistakes. The dejection was clear on their faces as they walked off the field, knowing they had given their all but fell short. Franklin didn't shy away from controversy during the press conference. He voiced his frustration with the officiating, calling it lopsided. One play in particular drew his ire. A pass to receiver Omari Evans was ruled incomplete. Franklin believed it was a catch and should have been reviewed. That was a pivotal moment in the game, Franklin stated. Especially in a 2-minute situation, those calls need to be looked at. We needed that review. The missed call added to the frustration of the loss. Section 4. Bigger than one game. Franklin's frustrations weren't just about the game. During the press conference, he was interrupted. This interruption, he felt, was disrespectful and highlighted a larger issue with the Big Ten. He expressed his dissatisfaction with how the conference had handled the game and its officiating. This wasn't just sour grapes from a losing coach. This was about respect and fairness. Franklin, despite his emotions, did acknowledge Oregon's performance. He praised their coach, Dan Lanning, and their execution. Section 5. Eyes on the future. Despite the loss, Franklin remained optimistic. He stood tall, his voice unwavering as he addressed his team and the media. The defeat was a setback, but not the end of their journey. He reminded everyone that Penn State's season wasn't over. The locker room was filled with a mix of disappointment and determination. Franklin's words were a beacon of hope. With the new 12-team playoff format, they still had a chance. The expanded playoffs meant more opportunities, and Franklin was determined to seize them. "We're going to learn from this," Franklin said, his voice filled with conviction. "Every game is a lesson, and this one is no different. We're going to get better," he continued. The team hit the practice field with renewed vigor. each player pushing harder, driven by the desire to improve. "We have a lot to play for," Franklin reminded them. The huddle was tight, the players' faces set with determination. They knew what was at stake. His words were a message to his team and to the fans. The press conference was filled with questions, but Franklin's focus never wavered. This loss stung, but it didn't define them. They would be back. The journey wasn't over. The players walked off the field with their heads held high, ready for the next challenge. It was just taking a different turn. The strategy sessions were intense, the focus sharp. They were ready to face whatever came next, eyes firmly on the future.